Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. In today's video we are going to be closing out week 3 of my budget and hopefully setting up week 4 as well. While we're getting into this, I just want to say welcome back, and if you're new here then welcome to my channel. I do mostly budgeting videos, and make sure to hit that subscribe button as well so you don't miss out on any others. I have been doing this for a little while now, so I actually started budget planning and recording I made the decision like this time last year when we went into our first lockdown here in England, and I'd already had a Facebook group and I used to budget in an Erin Condren notebook. Then I went to the Erin Condren hardbound planner before finally switching to the Happy Planner, and since then I've never gone back. It's always just been for me. So I actually didn't start filming until around June time, but it's definitely been something that I wanted to do for quite a while. It just took a little while for me to get into it. So first of all, I'm just going to go ahead and grab my cash envelopes, which are in here, and basically this is where I set up last week's, and I had 2 spends, and I'm just going to pop this out, and they were both on the 13th of the 3rd, and I had Cakes a Daisy, which is like a bakery, and I just decided to get some cookies and little cupcakes and things like that because it had been a while, and that was £8. And then I also went to the Co-op, and it's just a food place, and I just got some things for lunch for work, and I ended up buying a card as well, little things, and so that gave me £6.75 for those 2, which is £6.75, £14.75. Okay, which at the end I always just round up, and that left me with £5 left over, and for that I'm going to put the £5 towards debt. So if I just write total here and then debt is going to get the other 5 that's remaining. These were both want, definitely, and then there's my 5 left over, and the 12, I'm just going to flick to this. So we have the 12th is a Friday. Yeah, the 12th is a Friday. So we didn't have anything on the Friday, and then we had £14.75 and then zeros for the rest of the week. So that's that all filled out at the bottom, and I'm just going to go ahead here and just write a quick note: 6 days no spend. Okay, so I'm going to pop that there for a second and just push these back in, and then open this. And then these are my cash envelopes, which are relatively new to me. So this was the envelope, well, these are still the envelopes that we use for joint savings, household, food, anything like that. And then these are my cash envelopes and sinking funds. So I'm just going to make a flick to debt, which is here, and I might just There's a lot of 5s in here. So I might just take 2 out and switch it for a 10. So that helps with that. And that is that done. So that's that last week done. And I'm just going to go ahead and mark this one. So Saturday we did spend and the rest we didn't. So now we're going to do our budget with me for this last week here. So first of all as well, I'm just going to complete this, and it's quite simple because most of them are green, which is great. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay, so that's just one spender there, which at the minute is looking good. There we go. So that is that done. So now I'm just going to turn this page and we're going to start looking ahead at this week's. So I'm going to pull the page out just because it will make my life a lot easier. And I'm just going to move this to one side. Okay, so let's have a look at this. I'm going to white out these to start with because, as you guys know, I just don't use them. There we go. Okay, and this is just a cash tray that I made myself because it was just easier for me. Like, some of them are quite long, and I don't really like that. I just want something really small that can just fit easily in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and see how much we have here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80. And that is because I already went ahead and put fuel in, and that was 20, and I've already done it. I could have put less in actually because I still have quite a bit of fuel left over, but after like this week, next week's shorter because of a bank holiday and things, so hopefully in the next week I'll only need to put like 10 in maybe. So for this week it's only the 80. And then we have personal, which as always gets 20. And we have YouTube. Okay, so those are my cash envelopes. And then we have savings and sinking funds in the next part. Christmas, I can say now, is getting nothing. Because I have a goal of 600 and I'm already at 300 and we're not even 6 months in yet, so that is really good for me. So for now I'm going to take a break on Christmas, I think. We have beauty, we have debt, car maintenance, car tax, birthdays, which really does need work on because it's severely depleted now because March was just so busy, and I think that's it. So birthdays and car maintenance I have. Christmas, yeah. Okay, so those are done for now, and then the only other thing I'm going to do is just quickly grab one of my washi stickers that I do like to use over here, if I can find them. Looks like we're going to go for this one. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this one at the bottom. Okay, so there's that for now. So I'm going to remove this because we really don't need it. Okay, so fuel will be getting nothing because I already went ahead and fueled up and I just ended up doing it contactless, so that's fine. Personal is going to get 20. So that can go in there like that, and that's done for the week. YouTube at the minute has 5, and I'm tempted to give it 5. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take this 5 out and give it 10. So YouTube has had 5, hasn't had anything in a while, so that's fine. Savings is one that, as you guys know, I do use a tracker for, just because that's what I like to do. So this is my tracker that I use, and currently we are sitting at week 12, and that is 20. So we were here at 15, and then we ended up moving around here somewhere. I don't know, I think I ended up here and I just rounded it up to 20 because it can get annoying trying to find like a £1 coin or 2 £1 coins or something. So we did actually end here. And for this one we ended up going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we ended up at this one, so it's 21. So I'm just going to put here 21, and I am going to write this on the back as well. Week 13. So that is done now, and I've recorded that just so I don't lose it as well. Okay. So now we've done that as well, we can move on, and I just need to get the cash to stuff this envelope. So for savings, I'm just going to flick back to my goal envelope, and it's going to get 20, and then I do keep some money in here, so there's the 1. Okay, so there's 21 in goal. Fuel we've done, personal and YouTube we have done. Okay, so this is where we're going to go now. Birthday currently has 30 in it, which really is not a lot. So beauty's going to get nothing, and neither will car tax because it already has, I believe, let me just check. Yeah, it already has 20 in, and I worked it out at about £15 a month, and that will get me to the amount I need to pay for my car tax again in a year's time. So a birthdays is actually going to get 10, and to do that I'm going to give it 2 5s. So now we have 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 in birthday, which is perfect for now. So let's have a look. We really only have 2 left, so I'm going to go ahead and give car maintenance the 5, and that will give debt the 20. So here is car maintenance, and I'm just going to give it 5, and then debt is going to get the 20, which means so far this month for extra I have saved 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, £105, which is excellent, and I'm really hoping to have some money left over at the end of the month that I can just throw towards it as well. That would be awesome, but we'll see. So that is those done. just going to grab my planner again. Here we go. So that is done for now. I do need to just go ahead and quickly mark off the next week. Brilliant. So let's just quickly flick back to March. And that was the last week, and this is this week. And then I just need to fill this in. So it's from the 19th of the 3rd, and I believe it will pretty much run until payday. So it will go till the 26th. So it's an extra day, which is fine. So that's that done. I'm just going to see if I can grab a sticker for here. There we go. I think I need to get some more of these. The problem is you have to buy the whole sticker book and you only get like a few of them, but some do have more in. There we go. So I'm just going to lay that there, if I can get it straight. There we go. Okay, so that is that done, and I'm not going to bother putting a no spend tracker week sticker there because, like I said before, I'm really doing it here, and the last week there at the bottom will be for that last week in March, and then we will go ahead and look at April, which I haven't started yet. At the minute it's still really blank, but I do hope to start it soon. The only other thing I do need to do is just flick to my savings page. This is not moving. Christmas we did last time. This we haven't reached 600 yet, so it's fine. Okay, so I just need to update these, and I'm just going to go ahead and write, I'll do that. And it's 21, so 40, 50, 64 and 1. So that's that done. Car maintenance did get 5. So car maintenance should have 50 in now, which is awesome. And Christmas didn't get anything because we did reach our midway goal already. So that will be filled in after. We did get somebody to come out and look at our drive and give us a quote. And we are looking at like 1.5, which we just don't have right now because, well, we do, but we've still got to pay for like the blinds and things. And we don't really want to lose that money when we've saved for that goal already. So for now, we're just going to keep saving and we will get there. And then these are just completed ones, so that is fine. And I think that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you found it helpful. Just to see how I use this. I do follow a lot of people on YouTube, and honestly I love how people use this planner so differently. Like some people just use covers and dividers and put their own inserts in, and some people do use this setup, but I know a lot of people track their no spend days using stickers. So they'll just use a no spend sticker and mark it on every single day that they do a no spend on, which I think is also great. But for me, I'd probably just get through quite a lot of stickers every month, because as you can see here, I've already got like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, and then there's going to be more here as well. So when you're going through like 20 odd stickers a month, and I tend to find like when you're buying them you only get so many on a sheet, and before you know it you're spending like £5 a month just on a couple of no spend stickers. And I did go down that route at one point, but it just didn't really work out for me. I'd much rather just use the ones that you get in the big sticker books like these and just create my own, because you do get quite a few in them, enough to last a little while, a couple of months. So yeah, that's just what I like to use. Or I'll just use the little ones and put them on the weeks instead, like here. They work too really well. But that's just me personally. And I do like to track all of my cash envelopes and sinking funds with expenses underneath on the same page, because it just lets me see where did my money go, what did I spend it on, and what did I do with what was left for that week. And then if I wanted to, I could go through and track every single category for that month, which sometimes I do. At the end of the month, I will often do an overview of just where it went to all of my categories, and how much went to debt and how much went to savings, which I think is really good, and it's just helped me stay a lot more focused. Other than that, I hope you have a fantastic week and happy budgeting, and if you have any questions then please drop them in the comments below. Other than that, I hope you have a great week and I will speak to you all again soon. Bye!